from the video. And this is KASR Video. I'm still Bobby Diablo. I'm still here at Long Wongs. I'm still with...
Me.
Yes. Laurie. Yeah, Laurie Notaro.
Me.
And Laurie's got a story for us.
Story.
A story.
The story that I was going to tell you today on the phone was that this happened almost a month ago. And it's just very typical of the way things operate in my life, unfortunately. I went to go get gas, and I pull into the gas station. I'm right next to the pump, and I notice the guy in front of me is he turns around and he just looks at me, and he's just blatantly staring at me. I'm thinking, all right, I'm in the north part of town, which is where I live. I look a little bit weird for that area, so that's probably why. I'm not sure if I have, like, some snot on my face or lipstick on my teeth or a breast hanging out or something like that. So I go inside of the gas station, pay for my gas, and I found Pop Rocks, and I was extremely happy. It actually has no bearing on the story, but Pop Rocks are still available. Basically, that's my point.
Additive or
Yes, Pop Rocks were there, and so I bought them, and I was very happy. And I came back out, and there was that guy who was staring at me, sitting on this concrete median with all the gas pumps, just going awry or whatever. And he was sitting on this median with a guitar in his hand. And he said, "Excuse me," he said, "You're the most beautiful woman I've seen in a long time," which was obviously unbelievable. But and he said, "I want to sing you a song," and he sang me the song called "Grunge Baby Lullaby." And so he sang the song, and I was like, "Okay, thank you very much." And he stood up and he said, he said, I'd really like to ask you out, but I have a feeling that you're a lesbian." Which was a terrific compliment, I thought. I thought that was a great compliment, to be grouped in with the sisters. I thought that was cool.
Brings a new meaning to be placed on a pedestal.
Kind of.
It's like,
the weirdest thing about that, though, was I was telling everybody about this story when I came back here, and I was hanging out. That was the night of the Congo party, actually. I came back here to see the Pearsons play, and I'm hanging out at the bar, and I look across, and there's that guy. He's sitting on the other end of the bar. And I was like, no way. The guy who sang me the song at the gas station is there. So I walked up, and I was just like, "You're that guy. You're the guy that sang me that song." It was just so weird, because he was there I saw him twice in one day.
Do you remember?
It was very bizarre. He was about 3 sheets to the wind. He vaguely remembered. I'm not sure what condition he was in when he sang me the song, but the condition I saw him later on, he wasn't in much shape to do anything.
This isn't the man you married, is it?
No. I married a wonderful man.
So this guy isn't the demon Brock from hell, obviously.
No.
So how would you classify this one? The godlike angel of love?
He's a wonderful human being. He's not a man. He is a man, but
he's sent from
he's
heaven.
a person. Yeah.
He's from above. Yeah.
And he's really cute too.
Ooh, right.
I don't know where he is.
Rock your world.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. Hey, check it out. This is Laurie Notaro, and we're doing KASR Video, so that means we got to do a video. So let's squeeze in a couple here, and then we'll be back with some more Laurie, here, there, and everywhere. And make sure your lights are out, okay? So you can really watch this and get in the mood and have candles and what else?
Do nasty things to your private parts.
Ooh, yeah.
Self-gratification has been my best friend for years.
Yeah. If you have a partner, it's a little bit easier.
And as a result of, all the shit that's been going on this year, I don't know if anybody else has had a shitty year like I have. It's been a really, really shitty year. Some people have, because they're friends of mine that I know that are here. But because of that, I pretty much quit drinking. And I know that may come as a surprise to some of you who read my stuff. And other people are just completely disbelieving me. But it's true. You can ask Nikki. I don't drink as much as I used to. Except for last night I fell off the wagon, which probably isn't a very good example. But I didn't mean to, because my good friend Huck kept buying us drinks. It was just kind of like an accident. They just kept coming and coming. And you can't turn good whiskey away. It's impossible. It's like a sin. You just can't do it. So of course I was just drinking and drinking. Before I knew it, Nikki was driving my car, which is usually my thing, and she's taking care of me, and I'm just being a freak all over the place, spilling beer in my purse and all kinds of crap. But the one thing that I noticed, that whenever you go on the wagon and your friends are all still drinkers, and it's not like I hang out with a bunch of alcoholics, because that isn't true, but it's not true, it's not. I think everybody can pretty much control what they do sometimes. But the people I hang out with like to drink. You know, we hang out at bars, and that's like, drinking is kind of like a recreational thing. We don't do very many drugs, so it's kind of like a, you know, we drink. And now that I'm on the wagon, what I find is that since I'm the sober one, I'm always the one who's driving everybody else around. So actually, I'm not on the wagon, I'm driving the wagon. At the helm of this whole kind of big thing, and I've got 7 people drunker than fucking shit in my back seat. I've got Nikki hanging out the window, you know. I've got somebody else with a bag in the back. I've got somebody else puking in the back seat, puking in the front seat. And what it's kind of equated to is, if anybody's ever been in that kind of situation, at the end of one night, when honest to God, I did have 7 people just completely shit-faced in my car, and I was trying to be the mother. I was trying to take care of everybody, make sure that they didn't, like, you know, run off into different directions, which sometimes they have a tendency to do. But it's just like, I felt like a 3rd grade teacher taking like a field trip, a class full of like drunk 3rd graders. I'm just like, all right, everybody pick a buddy. Everybody hold hands. And next time I want permission slips from all of your goddamn parents, just in case anybody gets hurt. You know, so that's kind of like what it was like. But Nikki took care of me last night, so she was a teacher, and so we're kind of even now, you know. But so that's kind of funny. That's one benefit or drawback or whatever you want to say about not drinking. It's boring as hell. Not drinking is really, really boring. And I have some people say, oh, it can't be because you have to have, you know, you must have fun all the time. Well, I don't. I get bored fairly easy. I have to have something going on pretty much all the time, and I just, like everybody does. Everybody needs a certain amount of entertainment and things like that. And that was alcohol for me, you know. So now, you know, I smoke pot every now and then, and that's fun too. But it's different, you know. If you've ever, you know, done drugs or, you know, just drank yourself into oblivion, you know the difference. You know that when I smoke pot, I become a genius. I just kid myself that I am so smart. I can pick up on all these other things that I normally wouldn't notice, which of course I'm sure that I would. Like this one time I was sitting at my friend's house and we were watching that Talk Soup program. Does anybody ever see that? It's a great program. I love that program. It's so funny. And they had a segment on from Good Morning America. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching TV, you know, and I'm just stoned. I'm just really, really stoned. And I'm watching Charlie Gibson, like, pet this rabbit on TV, and he's getting all these, like, this hair all over him, and all of a sudden, I look over, and me and my other friend, whose name I won't mention, we look down at the corner of the screen, and there are these 2 bunny rabbits just fucking the shit out of me. And I laughed so hard. I was just laughing. I was crying. And that's what you laugh the hardest, I think, when I'm stoned. I laugh the hardest. I tinkle a little in my pants, which it's going the other way. You know, I mean, you don't puke. You know, you don't really pass out when you're stoned. You just kind of like lose a little bit of the body function, which is okay. I can deal with that because you can always just go in the bathroom and fix yourself up. But